Hello again, welcome to a new game to the channel called Stacked. You might have seen me try the New York Times Connections game on the channel. In that game we have 16 clues, we have to divide them into 4 connected groups of 4. This, as you can see, is made by fans of the puzzle, and it's very similar. We get 15 clues, and we have to divide them into 5 connected groups. The only difference here is that one of the connected groups is a group of 1, then there's a group of 2, 3, 4 and 5. As you can see. But the principle is the same, we just need to find things that are connected to each other somehow. So, link in the description if I remember, so that you can play it yourself in future days. And let's crack on! Right. That is you, and you. That's got to be a group, hasn't it? Let's try it, submitting that and see if that's the group of 3. It's not! That's very frustrating. The clue up here is on the farm, so do we have to go for things that you grow on the farm? You'd have pigs and chickens perhaps as well. Oh, rye would grow as well. Let's try these 4. 1 less. Okay, so this is actually for group of 3. That's interesting. I have tried this before, but not for a while. This is the most difficult one of these I've encountered so far, so that's a good way to showcase the puzzle on the channel, I guess. Cow, pig, chicken, hound. We're just going to go for animals. What's under? Under doesn't really seem like it's connected to any of the others, but I'm not going to go for that just yet. Oh, chicken, ewe. Hound, cow, pig. I'm really not convinced by hound, because it doesn't really seem to fit as being a farm animal, does it? Let's get rid of it, see if this is the group of 4. It is. Phew. Okay, we've made some progress. I'm very relieved I took hound out, because you can see I've only got 2 lives left. What next? Wheat, rye and barley. I think corn is probably the most likely to be left out, but I'm not convinced, so we'll come back to that. Yew tree and pine tree, that fit was very plausible. There we go, that's the group of 2. I think this is quite a lot more difficult than the regular connections game, because the fact that you've got a group of 1 and a group of 2 means there are just some words that are just essentially on their own, and that, I don't know, that level of flexibility just makes it more difficult for me, I think. What next? I mean, hot, you and lap. I don't see any combination between any of those 3 with any of the other words. We still know that 3 out of these 3 are going to be in the group, in a group rather. That means we've still got the group of 5 left. So what links 5 out of these words? Sweet corn? Sweet you? No. What goes with hound? Greyhound. Last lap. Overlap. How can I not find a group of 5? That's very bizarre. Hound. Is there a word one? Hound is 1 letter away from things like found. We know that the group of 3 is going to be some form of seed, or whatever these things are called. So there's a group of 5 and a group of 1. And the group of 5 has to have at least 4 out of under, hound, hot, you and lap. What on earth links 4 of those words? Hot. It's the start of hotel. Under. Undercover. I've got no idea. How bizarre. I mean, I can almost guess it by process of elimination. But, no, I can't, because I've got limited lives. I was thinking, I know there's a group of 3 seeds, or whatever we're calling them. So I could try and guess the group of 3 and then guess the group of 1, and I'd get the group of 5 by default, but Don't think I'm going to be able to do that with only 2 lives left. How strange. I'm sure there are people watching this that find it obvious what links 5 of these words. But I'm not one of them. Under. Undercover. Underwear. What's lap? Lapland? Lap dance? Underdance? No. Final lap? I'm stuck. I might just have to guess. Barley, rye, wheat, corn. Which one of those do I think is in a different group? Actually, those 4 clearly go together. So, just thinking about this, we know there's a group of 3 of those. The 4th one must be in the group of 5, because if it was in the group of 1, then you could just combine the group of 1 and the group of 3 together, which is not how this game works. So, either barley, rye, corn or wheat goes with 4 of the other words. But I don't know how that helps. U-hot, under. I mean, barley is an anagram of barely. Rye is a homonym or a homophone of W-R-Y. Under. None of these, apart from U, is a homophone of anything. Wheat. I'm just going to have to guess. My guessing was on point there. I just thought like corn seemed the most different crops rather than seeds. That's the word that I was forgetting earlier. Right, now I've got 2 chances to guess this correct, or I've got to work out what links 5 of these words. Cornrow? I don't know. Let's just try U. It is the one word on its own. It just seemed very different to the others. I just can't explain it. But I've still got no idea what links these 5. Corn dog, hound dog. What were the others? Back to puzzle. Oh, I have actually solved 5 of these now. I didn't realise. But I'm very relieved to have kept up my 100% win rate. We'll go back to the puzzle in a minute. I made 2 mistakes. Very few people. That's a very difficult one, actually. You can see hardly anyone has solved this without any mistakes. Don't care about hints. I'm never going to get a hint. Number of groups identified. Yeah, 59% have solved this. It's very difficult. It's titled On the Farm. Right, you can see down here, you can submit your own puzzles as well if you want to create one. As I said, link in the description if I remember. Let's just go back to the puzzle. Corn dog, hound dog, underdog, lapdog and hot dog. I mean, I guess, just like the New York Times, this is mostly made by Americans for an American audience. Although I would have thought this is slightly more international than the New York Times is. But I actually can't complain about that. I've heard of all of those phrases, so cannot use that as an excuse. I just don't know why I didn't think of dog. I prefer cats, maybe? I don't know. It didn't matter. I solved the puzzle. That is Stacked. Let me know if you want to see more of it on the channel. And well done if you solved that better than I did. Thank you for watching and bye for now.